Chancery Lane area is an area of London that I've wanted to explore for a while. So, they have the Postal Museum. They have like a piano place, but I haven't got my sheet music with me, so that's a shame. But they have these incredible buildings. That's some kind of... I feel like it sells coffees, but it also sells like alcohol as well. That might be nice to just sit in. Yeah. Wow, yeah, I've been wanting to explore this area for a while anyway, so just... I mean, I don't know what that building is, but it looks quite fancy. I just think the architecture in London is incredible. I just love it. So, I am going to the Postal Museum, I reckon. And I'm on the train. It's a red one. I thought it'd be green, but it's red. They've got two, I think. Four, at least. Yeah. It's very small. Like,
This is a better decision.
you know, I'm 5'1" now, and yeah, that is. Yeah, you have to be quite small to get in here. I think the tallest you can be is. 5'5", 6, maybe 7 at a push. Yeah, I think so. Is everybody okay in here? Yeah, all good. Oh God, I forgot that goes down. You're like fully enclosed in here. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, bloody hell.
We ask all passengers to remain seated for the duration of the ride and not to lean on the sides of the train, as this may cause it to stop suddenly. Thank you.
to Mail Rail. You're about to explore some of London's hidden underground postal railway. I'm Andy, your guide today, and I'm joined by Ray Middlesworth. Hi, Ray.
Hi. I worked here as an engineer for 27 years, keeping the trains running. But not just getting up trains. This unique narrow gauge railway was designed to carry mail, not people. So if you're feeling a little cramped, that's fine. And although we have a driver today, the original mail trains were driverless.
It was a huge network of automated electric trains running right under central London, carrying mail between main railway stations and sorting offices much faster than along the congested streets above our heads. And it's amazing to think construction of the railway began as far back as 1914, with the tunnels dug by hand. Work was put on hold during the First World War, but when the railway finally opened in 1927, it cut the journey time across London from a few hours to just 30 minutes.
It was an engineering marvel. Mail Rail ran almost non-stop, night and day, for over 75 years until 2003.
As we explore, we'll be going back in time to see tunnels, loading platforms, and a few surprises. We'll be at our first stop in a few minutes.
See people playing darts between the trains arriving, guys conversing back and forth, wheeling work up and down. It was a noisy and lively place to work.
Ray's going to tell you more about life working on the railway as we take a trip down memory lane through the many decades of Mail Rail.
We're under Mount Pleasant sorting office, heading east to Whitechapel. It was hard work down here, but we all thought we were part of something important. There was enormous team spirit. We seemed to get ourselves in the news a lot in the 90s. It didn't hurt that Bruce Willis made a film down here called Hudson Hawk. In the 80s, we had our 60th anniversary. Along with that, we had a new brand and finally some new trains. I'll tell you two things that sum up the 70s. Postcodes made life a lot easier, and strikes made life not so easy. The swinging 60s. Those World Cup stamps sold out after England won. There were a few celebrations down here that summer. In the 50s, air travel became much more common, and so did airmail, and that meant even more of it travelled along Mail Rail. The railway was bombed several times. This station suffered the most damage when it was hit in 1943. Amazingly, the railway was back up and running the very next day. That reflected how vital the railway had become.
Now let's go a bit further back to the early days in the 1930s. Then there was no email, texting or instant messaging. People relied on the mail much more than today, especially at Christmas. So there was a lot to move. Let's follow a few of those letters. This is the Colonel. He's writing to the BBC. This is Kathleen. She's keeping in touch with her sweetheart in the Navy. And this is Mary. Her letter is very special because it's going to, ho ho ho, Father Christmas.
To the Director General of the British Broadcasting Corporation, I have
hope you've enjoyed your tour of London's hidden postal railway. It was unique, and I love being part of the great team keeping the railway running.
We hope you'll enjoy exploring the rest of the exhibition just as much. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
That was pretty good, actually. We've still got the whole of the Postal Museum to look at now, but obviously the trains, they stop running earlier basically for that bit. I hope you enjoyed watching that and coming along with me. The train ride was definitely the most interesting bit. Museums, I go to quite a lot of museums, so I'm kind of just like, yeah, but the train ride was pretty good. So if you're watching this at Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you're not, then I hope you have a good time anyway. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in another video.